Hi Aquarius, I am Jophia Mind Tarot here to read your August 2022 Tarot and Oracle card readings. I'm showing my face this month. I usually show my hands, but I'm showing my face this month because my nails, I got it done and they don't look quite nice at the moment. So I got my hair done so you get to see my face. Hope that's okay. So I got a nursery rhyme in my mind for you Aquarius. Before I forget, I had a nursery rhyme. I don't know if you're familiar with peas porridge hot, peas porridge cold, peas porridge in the pot 9 days old. Some like it hot, some like it cold, some like it in the pot 9 days old. That's an old English nursery rhyme. It could mean that you're cooking something really good this month. For those of you who love to cook, you're gonna maybe cook something or have something that you haven't had in a long time, like maybe some kind of dish that's your favorite dish that you will cook for as a child, and you're getting to eat that this month, or you're cooking something or something that you hadn't heard of in a long time is now coming to the forefront in August, and which may be befitting because the summertime a lot of families get together. So either way, it has to do with food that maybe you haven't had in a while. Okay, so that's what I have. I don't know how that helps. Maybe it'll help somebody. Okay, so for this month, as usual, for August 2022, we have the 5 energies of past, present, what the sign is bringing to the situation, the outcome, and advice from spirit. So in the position of past energy, we have the Lantern Oracle by Angela Maribito, right? Don't look at my nails. Okay, so in the position of past energy, so let's shuffle. The decks have already been cleared for their energies. And so and shuffled. So let's go ahead and see what comes up for Aquarius for in the position of past energies. Okay, so let's go. All right. What's in the position of past energies for Aquarius? August 2022 spirit time. What's in the position of past energies for August 2022 spirit time? Yeah. What's in the position of past energies? Pisces, the cards were really difficult to shuffle, but it seems a little lighter now. Let's see. I mean, how many cards are these? How many cards are these? You also got 2 cards. At the bottom of the deck, assistance with access. It is necessary to ask for and accept help in order to receive it. Ask for and accept help at the bottom of the deck. All right. Moving forward. The first step is taken within our stillness. Moving forward. And we have radical curiosity. Seen as if for the first time every time. Interesting, because number 2, radical curiosity, came up for the Pisces because Pisces was starting something new, leaving behind something old and embarking on something new, and you have it here, right? But remember I was talking about childhood in nursery rhyme? Something about your childhood, moving forward. Okay, moving forward in your childhood, something, maybe you're leaving something behind, moving forward. That is interesting. Right, you're moving forward, Aquarius, while Pisces is still kind of dealing with the rubble, dealing with something that has fallen away. You are moving forward here into the unknown, right? You're trying to see things from a higher perspective with that that eagle right there. You see at the bottom, the shadow of that eagle. You're moving forward. Sorry, bring down some. You're moving forward without, and it seems desolate. It seems like there's no growth, ahead of you. But, who knows? Oh, actually, there is some green. way out in the distance. I don't know if you can see that green there on the horizon. Way out in the distance, right? So maybe you may have, this may be befitting for you if you have Pisces in your chart, Aquarius, right? And then you have the Radical Curiosity card. Wow. Okay, so that's in the position of past energies moving forward, right? Taking that step new and asking for help at the bottom of the deck, right? Maybe that porridge that maybe someone from your family is helping you. Who knows? You know, by cooking you something nice or doing something nice for you. All right, or you doing something nice for someone. This could be someone in your environment that's experiencing something new, pushing onto a new venture, pushing forward on something. All right, so let's see what's in the position of present energy. We have the Akashic Field. Not the Akashic Field, I'm sorry. The Akashic Tarot by Sharon and Klinger. That's in the position of present energy. So let's shuffle. Let's see what's in the position of present energy for Aquarius. What's in the position of Aquarius? What's in the position of present energy for Aquarius? What's in the position of present energy for Aquarius? Thank you. Okay. All right. Two Worlds. The Two of Scrolls at the bottom of the deck. Two of Scrolls at the bottom of the deck. Hope you can see that. Two of Scrolls. What does it say? So let's look up Two of Scrolls. Two Worlds. Two Worlds. Let's see. So, and then at the, what jumped out was Sangha community in the reverse. Right? This is it in the upright. Sangha, Eight of Roses, usually talks about being a part of a new community, right? But in the reverse, let's see what it says. So we do have at the bottom of the deck Two Worlds, and so it has something to do with the new, the new, right? Moving forward to the new. All right, so let's see the Two of Scrolls. Let's look at the Two of Scrolls first to see what these two worlds are about. Two of Scrolls in the upright. Okay, so we have, when you receive this card, there's a conflict in your life between the outer world, but what the outer world requires of you and how your own spirit directs you. You may actually have had a number of past lives where you wanted to focus on your spiritual growth and therefore join a monastery to do so, then missing the wonders that the secular world could offer, such as love, family, financial success. You choose the secular world exclusively in your next incarnation, yet this didn't offer the spiritual focus you also sought. Because of this, it's likely that you bounce back and forth from the monastic to the personal in a number of incarnations and through a number of different faiths. Wow. And look, the different faiths card, the Sangha community is the different faiths card, the Eight of Roses, right? I hope you can see this clearly. If I bring it forward some. Anywho. Right? So, let's look at this card. Someone is working hard. What is that? Yeah, someone is working really hard, right? Two of Scrolls. Let's try this again. What is that? I can't really make out. So, surrounded by a spinning wheel and baskets of wool, a beautiful woman, worried and tired, gazes at the embers in the fireplace. She has worked hard at her spinning for the coins that are gathered on the table. The expansive window behind her looks onto a Buddhist monastery high into the mountains. Wow. So she's working hard, and everything good is happening on the outside. So it's the battle between the inner world and the outer world, right? And you still feel like it's like you can't have both. You can't have both. It's either you have the inner world or the outer world. You got to pick one. All right. Maybe, maybe not. All right. So the 8 of Roses. I hope the camera doesn't die. 8 of Roses. Let's see what's happening in the 8 of Roses. All right. Scrolls, roses. All right. The 8 of Roses. I got the 8 of Roses. Okay. So this card reverse should indicate a dispute with or among friends, or disruption in a group around you. You may also be feeling as if you don't belong with a certain group anymore. Perhaps you have gone as far as you can with these people and they just don't resonate with you any longer. Wow. Or you may be interested in new things, so you want to step away. If there's a disruption and you're compelled to help, do what you can without seeking to control the situation or disempower others. If you feel you'd like to leave the group, let yourself do so. So you know what I think about when I read that? It makes me think about you're leaving behind a group of people that you maybe been with since childhood, right? And now you're leaving them behind. You want to leave them behind, and you're caught between your childhood, which would be radical curiosity, and going out into something that you're unfamiliar with moving forward, right? Just as the 2 worlds card, you know, this is absolutely 2 worlds. There's one that you're familiar with and one that you're not, you know, and maybe that's where that peace, porridge thinking in it maybe has something to do with your childhood. So let's see what you're bringing into the situation. What is your what archetype, what, you know, what kind of it fell over. There's a lot going on over here, you won't imagine. Okay, so Caroline, Miss Archetype card. So let's see what you're bringing into the situation. What are you bringing in? All right, so let's shuffle. What energy? That was easy. Okay, so we got Don Juan and Warrior at the bottom of the deck. So Warrior, strength, skill, discipline, and toughness of will, heroism, stoicism, and self-sacrifice in conquering the ego. Shadow attributes, trading ethical principle for victory at any cost, indifference to the suffering inflicted on others. So, I think about the 5 of Wands when I think about the Warrior shadow aspect. Like you have to be careful with the energy that you bring in. You could either work with the energies and be tactful and you know, and try to recognize that you no longer belong to the old group, or you can try to say, no, my way is the best way, and do the 5 of Swords thing and be selfish and try to win at any cost. I don't fit in with this group anymore. You don't mean anything to me. Instead of accepting maybe that you just moved on. It doesn't have to be conflict. It just means that you no longer mesh with a group of people. And Don Juan, spotlights, light attributes, spotlights your positive, seductive qualities, shadow attributes, using the power of romantic attraction for private agendas. Don Juan, this makes me think of the King of Wands. Using that energy, charisma. You could either use charisma or not peace, what you being tactful, realizing maybe that you might be wanting to cross into another world, but doing so without making others feel less than, without making others feel like if you're better than, you know. Maybe you were the center of a group at one point, and now you be like, I no longer belong to this group. And instead of making them feel less than, maybe you can find a tactful and charming way of maybe spending less time with them, but then not making them feel as if they no longer matter to you, right? Just watch that Don Juan. If it has to do with romance, and you know, just be careful with that energy, okay? Be careful with that energy and your ability to be persuasive to others, and that may be against their best interests, okay? All right, so let's see what is the outcome. You're moving away from a group that you know, maybe you were, you know, you led in the past, or you was a big important part of your life, and you're moving into a new world. So let's see what's in the position of the outcome for Aquarius. What's in the position of the outcome? All right, let's see. One card came out here. At the bottom of the deck, we have the 10 of Wands. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, feeling as if something is a burden. It doesn't have to be that way. Let's see what's here. The Knight of Cups. In the upright, the Knight of Cups could be, you know, someone who is maybe a bit naive, but is learning, you know, about using their emotion, you know, seeing the bigger picture, looking at something from a higher perspective. You see that eagle on his arm, and then you see that eagle in the moving forward card, looking at something from a higher perspective. But when it's in the reverse, it makes me think of being immature, not really handling things too good, you know, not too well. Be careful with that energy. Someone is in there, and in that energy in your environment that is not taking things too well. Okay, I hope that's not you, that you're using your positive attribute of your charisma and your charm to make others feel at home. But even if you feel that you have outgrown it, you're still not making others feel as if, well, you're stupid because, you know, we no longer have the same outlook on things, you know, that they are burden to you, that it's a better way to do that. I'm not saying this is you, Aquarius. Maybe this is somebody in your family doing this, or in your friend group, or at work, somebody could be doing this. But if this is you, just be careful with that energy, and not looking at it like, okay, like you have, you know, I have no use for you, you know. So let's see what Spirit has to say about this. We're using the Angels Ancestors Oracle card by Kyle Gray. All right. I'm sorry. Don't look at my nails. I'm sorry. Just keep thinking about them. Focus, Onika. All right. So, yeah, that's my name. All right. So let's shuffle. What's the advice from Spirit for August 2022 for Aquarius? What's the advice from Spirit? Alright. Oh, that's 3 cards. Well, the animal guardian popped out for trust your instincts, but let's just see what else comes out. You know, just 1 card. Alright? 3 cards popped out. So just let's see what one major card, Spirit. Okay, good. Make plans and focus. So it's all about focusing your energies. Dream and journey. Dream and journey. Something new is coming within your awareness. Sheer maiden. Make plans and what it says? Make plans and focus. Focus those energies. What do you want for yourself, Aquarius? Make plans and focus on that. You've been introduced and exposed to a new world, right? So what are your plans? What plans what plans do you have now that you're aware of this new world, that you know the world that you left behind is no longer for you? What does this new world offer to you? Make plans and focus on that. Okay, make plans and focus on it. It doesn't make the world that you came from wrong, right? But you have, it's no longer your path. So what plans do you have in place for the new world that you're embarking on? These two worlds, right? Moving from the old, going into the new. Okay, there's no conflict as in the Pisces read, right? But you have to take the initiative now. So let us see. This is the Inner Child Oracle that fell on the floor. The Inner Child Oracle. Let's go ahead and shuffle the deck as to what additional advice for you with Inner Child Oracle. Additional advice. Inner Child Oracle. Additional advice. Oh, okay. All right. At the bottom of the deck, you deserve to be seen. All right. We have a desire to be seen and accepted as we are. I've been having trouble talking. I've been jumping over my words. This is a natural desire that is crucial to our well-being and the embodiment of our true self. It is nothing to be ashamed of. Give yourself the gift of being seen and accepted as you are in this moment by yourself and by others who appreciate you, allowing yourself to take up the space you need. Right? So you deserve to be seen. Right? Don't make yourself small for anyone, and don't make anyone else feel small. And what came out? Emotions are the reflections. Emotions here with this card, with the Knight of Cups. Emotion. Okay. And it's surprising that in the past, with this desert here, there's not a lot of water going on here. But there is some water here with that mist with radical curiosity. So that makes me think of the world of emotion, like suppressing emotion in the past and kind of introducing it into your new world now, but not being quite mature with it. You know, you may be still kind of shaky with that energy. Emotions can often be a reflection of how a present event affects our inner child. When an emotion comes out that does not make sense to you, take a moment to sit with it. Ask yourself, what is this emotion attached to inside of me that goes beyond what I'm experiencing now? Journaling is a good exercise to explore these emotions further. Yeah. So maybe it could be something to do with a relationship with those two birds, but it doesn't have to be. But emotions here, you're exploring emotion. You are, this may be the two worlds that we're talking about. It could be two communities. Maybe the community that you came from could be your family. And maybe they taught you something as a child. Maybe don't express emotion, you know. If you're a man, even you shouldn't cry or something like that, or you shouldn't get emotional, or you should hide your emotion. But you now trying to explore emotion, but it may not be in the best way. But I mean, either way, it's coming out. So I guess that's what is important, right? But you still have to explore it. No matter how difficult it may feel, you still have to explore your emotions, what you're feeling. This new world of emotion, right? Exploring it. It doesn't even have to be emotion. Maybe the new world that you're going into makes you feel emotional. This new adventure that you're embarking on makes you feel emotional. And maybe in the past, what you did before, you didn't really have to consider your emotions. You just did what was necessary, right? You did what had to be done, right? But when dealing with your passions, your inner child, what you want for yourself, maybe it makes you emotional. okay, because you finally want to do what you have always wanted to do. Okay, so let me know what this is about, this new world that you're embarking on, this new life that you're considering, this new project that you're considering doing. Maybe something in the past that you continually pushed away and now you're considering it for the first time. Let me know. Let me know what that's about. Okay, Aquarius. I hope this reading helped and I hope it resonated. Please leave a like, comment, and please subscribe for further readings, for the September 2022 readings. So have a great rest of your summer, and I will see you in the next reading. Okay, take care, Aquarius. Bye.